Hi, my name is Kisa and today I wanted to do a video on non-toxic deodorant. So I've been using non-toxic deodorant for 4 to 5 years. I think I started in either 2014 or 15 and I've been using it ever since. So originally I wanted to make the switch because I was using a clinical strength conventional deodorant that was giving me redness and irritation under my arms. So I went to Whole Foods and I tried out a bunch of non-toxic brands that did not work for me. And then I went home, did some research, and I started to make my own deodorant. So I used a combination of baking soda, coconut oil, arrowroot powder, and eventually essential oils as well. And this worked pretty well for me for a little while, I think about maybe a month or so. And then I kind of got tired of making the products myself, so I just wanted to be able to purchase the product as a consumer. So I went online and I did some research again, and I found a brand called Primal Pit Paste. And they were at that time using a baking soda formulation, which I was already using and it was working for me, so I gave it a shot. So originally I did pick up the products that came in a stick form and also the jar form. The jar also has an option for extra strength, which means it has more baking soda, and the stick form comes in a regular strength option. So I'm going to demonstrate how you can apply this. So the stick form is a little bit more firm. It has a little bit more arrowroot powder, which is what I believe makes it more firm than the jar option. So you want to hold this to your skin and let it melt for a few seconds before spreading it, and it just glides right on and melts into your skin. This does not go on as smoothly as conventional deodorant, but it's not really a problem for me. Here's the jar form. This one's almost done, so I'm just gonna take a little bit out with my finger. They do give you a wooden spatula with purchase that you can use to scoop the product out, and same way you just apply it with your finger under your arms and it will just spread and melt right in. So they do have various different options for scents and formulations now. So some people are sensitive to baking soda. So they have a magnesium with charcoal formula. They have a zinc formula. So I do have the zinc formula here. I actually switch between formulas here and there, really for no reason at all. They all work for me. The baking soda, though, I do think works the best for me. So I usually end up going back to the baking soda formula. But I do have the zinc formula, so I'll read the ingredients. So this one has arrowroot powder, shea butter, coconut oil, beeswax, zinc oxide, caprylic triglyceride, sunflower oil, rose absolute oil, lavender essential oil, mandarin essential oil, and vitamin E. And a lot of the ingredients are organic, and again, this is the rose scent. They also have unscented options in all the formulas, so that is without any essential oils in it. So I have that as well, and it works just as well. And this one is just a different scent, and this one is rosemary lavender. There are various scents that I have tried from this brand. They're all good, but I personally prefer the ones that are less citrusy for myself. So here are all the ones that I've tried. Chai, Royal and Rogue, Wild Woods, Rose, Lavender, Orange Creamsicle, the Unscented, Thyme and Lemongrass, and Jasmine. I think there might be more, but I can't remember. So they're pretty good. Right now my favorite scent is the Rose one. Okay, so I'm going to talk about pricing. On the website, currently the jars are listed for $10 and the sticks are listed for $12. I purchased from the website and I've had no issues with that. I've also purchased from Amazon. I believe right now they're listed between $8 and $10 for the stick version. They also have a lot of sales, so if you sign up for the emails on the Primal Pit Paste website, they'll email you and let you know when they're having a sale or a discount code or whatever. And at that time usually is when I buy my deodorants, and I'll get them in bulk so I can use them for the next couple months or year or whatever. Also, if buying these products in bulk, it's important to check the expiration date. So for example, I bought this one pretty recently, maybe within the last month or so, and the expiration date on this is for 2021. So it is a pretty good amount of time, which I feel like I haven't really run into the issue of a product expiring on me when I bought them in bulk. So another thing I wanted to talk about were the benefits of using a non-toxic deodorant. So conventional deodorants sometimes include things like TEA, DEA, triclosan, aluminum, parabens, and other ingredients that sometimes are not the most healthy for you and your health in the long run. So aluminum is one that is often used as an antiperspirant. It helps you clog your pores so you're not sweating. So this is something that's not often included in non-toxic deodorant. So since there's nothing clogging your pores to prevent you from sweating, sometimes I did notice in the beginning that my armpits felt more wet than when I used to use a conventional deodorant. But my body kind of got used to it and it hasn't become an issue for me. This way it also allows your body to naturally release its toxins, as it should through sweat. Another ingredient that conventional deodorants include are synthetic fragrances. And synthetic fragrances are usually derived from petrochemicals, and companies are not required to disclose what ingredients kind of go into this one ingredient that's labeled as fragrance. And sometimes they can include phthalates, which can be an endocrine disruptor. So non-toxic deodorants typically don't include synthetic fragrances. Overall, synthetic fragrances are hard to avoid in day-to-day life because so many body care products include them. For example, even if you went to a public restroom and you use the soap, it will most likely have a synthetic fragrance in it. Even though you can't avoid it all the time, why not avoid it when you can? For example, through using non-toxic deodorant. I'd also like to mention that there are a variety of non-toxic deodorant brands now, some that weren't as widely accessible or available a couple years ago even. So there's so many to choose from, and I feel like there's something for everyone out there. But overall, I do recommend the Primal Pit Paste brand for deodorant. I really like that they have different options and different active ingredients that they use in their products for people with different types of sensitivities. So I would give Primal Pit Paste a chance. Thank you for watching.